So today we're talking about the 3 mistakes that will crush your posture this year in the year 2024. Let's get into it. All right, number 1, make sure that when you are at work, get up and move around. And this goes for at home as well. One of the biggest mistakes that I see with all of our patients is that when I ask them, "Are you getting up and moving around at work?" They go, "I should be better at it." What happens is, and I've done this a million times, you get locked in. You got that workflow going on. You're focused. You're getting a lot done. I know how tough it is to actually get sat down and get that focus right to where you can actually start knocking off some tasks. But you've got to also keep your body in mind when you're working, because while we are getting a lot done at that time, if we don't take care of our posture, if we don't take care of our body, down the road, you won't be able to sit as long and you won't be able to get as much done on your computer. So it's vital that you get up and move around some. I would say every 30 to 45 minutes, get up, and you don't have to do a bunch of crazy stretches or calisthenics. You just got to get up and reset that body. And really, that's all it is to it. It's not about doing some crazy stretch at that point. Now, you need to do stretches later on, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But at that point, it's really not about that. It's just about resetting those muscles, giving those muscles that are holding you in that position a little bit of a breather. That way they don't fatigue out. All right, number 2, working from your couch or at your kitchen table. This is something that I have seen a lot of people do, and especially when it comes to our college students that are studying a bunch. The posture that you have to have while sitting on your couch and looking down a computer is absolutely awful. And I know that we've all done it at some point in time, but we've got to be aware of what we are doing to ourselves. That rounded shoulders, that back being folded up like a pancake is not the way that your body wants. Now, you've probably seen that you've done it a couple times and everything worked out. You really didn't have much pain. Everything was good. But the way our body works is that our body will compensate for what you are doing. So if you're putting your body in some stressful situations, your body is resilient enough to where it will compensate for you so you don't feel that pain. But what ends up happening is you do this day in and day out, all of a sudden your body cannot withstand that amount of stress anymore. So then what happens? We get that pain signal. Hey, you're outside the boundaries. You're not doing what your body wants. So number 2, make sure that you're working at, and hate to say it, I feel like this is overused, an ergonomic desk. You have got to work at somewhere where you're able, where it's providing an optimal work zone for your body and your mental space. So have a designated place that you can work at where you're not folded over to the max and your body starts fighting back with you. All right, number 3, not using any stretches or exercises. Now, when I talk to my patients, I ask them, do you think a football player needs to stretch before he goes out there and plays? Absolutely. What about a baseball player? Absolutely. What about somebody who's in construction? Do they need to? Absolutely. I have had plenty of construction workers that come in and they are doing certain stretches before they start because they have such a strenuous job. Now, the thing about working at a computer, while it is not strenuous like some of those other jobs, it is still key to do certain exercises and stability stretches to keep your body in check. That way you can continue to work over a long period of time and do the work that you love. And if you don't like that work, it's going to allow you to, when you go home, feel better when you're at home and you're not taking the aches and pains from work to home. So if you don't know what those exercises are, we have provided the 3 most important ones that you should do in the description below. All you do is click on that link, put in your email address, and we'll shoot it over to you. We are dedicating this channel to help you with all those posture related issues when it comes to exercises, when it comes to stretches. That's all we're going to do on this channel. And we've also made a course. We've made a course to help out with tech neck. One of the biggest things that we're seeing right now is people are coming in and their body is rounded forward, their head is forward, which is causing a lot of tension on their back. They're also starting to notice that dreadful hump that's on their back. That is all from these tech neck like issues. So I will also put that link in below. If you're ready to invest a little bit more in your health, go check that out. We've got a full course, 3-month course, and it builds up over time. There's no running in it, no strenuous stuff, just simple exercises that you can do. I think all of you can actually do sitting down, but it makes a huge difference for people who work at a desk for long periods of time. So if you're excited about that, go check that out. Make sure to comment down in the comment section. We would love to talk to you. We would love to get some feedback on how these videos are and how we can make them better for you. So until next time, I'm out. We'll see you later, guys.